Hi guys, welcome back to Mwakazi's family, and today we have amazing visitors here with us. Kindly introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Zanele from Swazi in Kenya, Beyond Borders with Zanele here on YouTube, and I have my amazing husband here.
Hi guys, my name is Nguru Maina. My YouTube channel is by Africans for Africa TV, and we are humbled to be hosted by the Mwakazis.
Thank you.
Guys, as you realize, she is from Swaziland. That's why the channel name is Swazi in Kenya, and he is Kenyan, very Kenyan. I am Taita from coastal Kenya. She is Meru. We call them American.
Yeah.
From now, is it northern?
Central.
Upper central. You guys are more towards the northern, those sides of Isiolo past. Okay, because central is
It's the Mount Kenya region.
northeastern. You're almost bordering Ethiopia. So yes. So realize we are coming from different, cultural diversity, and we have different beliefs. We have different cultures, but here we are as couples. Let me understand now. Yours looks more, ours is
It's Kenya.
within the country, Kenya. Now yours is Swazi, which is Southern Africa, and now Eastern Africa. Tell me, what was your first impression a lady from Swazi? I've seen videos about ladies from Swazi, and I'm surprised to see her in clothes. When you start throwing
That's
those
the
pics.
impression you have about Swazis. I might as well go ahead. So you asked my first impressions, about Kenya. What was the question?
No, him impression that he's getting a girl from Swazi.
Let's hear.
Okay, you know where we met. I would say there's no much difference between Swazi and Kenya. It's only that whatever we see in TV is the cultural part. But people, food, it's all similar. So I think even the way we think, we don't have this big difference. So I didn't see any, because I saw her and was like, hey, these are the girls from King Mswati. The one
Go
he's
naked.
So
naked, and he chooses one every.
now that she's still single, she was not chosen by the king.
Yeah.
So let me be the king.
So yeah, that's what I decided. But it never hit me that. In fact, it never bothered me. I was just in love.
In fact, I don't even remember you asking about my culture or us going naked at any point. When I'm in Kenya, the first thing people ask me when they hear I'm Swazi here in Kenya, oh, so you go naked? Oh, so do you go naked in front of the king? Have you ever?
Those dances.
But with him, even I don't know if it's because we met professionally because of work. So there was
professional.
Yeah, it was for work, but of course you were.
I don't think it bothered me because in Kenya, okay, there's this difference between Kenya and maybe other places. We have many tribes, and as long as you have gone through the school system, you meet all these people. You find your roommate is a Kalenjin, is a Luo, is a Maasai. So you have seen different cultures. So it never bothered me.
This one is interesting because there's naked, there's boobs, but he was never interested in that. I don't know why.
He didn't even go online to check.
Not even.
I didn't even imagine. Yeah.
Every man, when they hear I'm Swazi, the first question, that's what they ask. Have you ever gone naked in front of the king? So you guys are always naked in your country. I'm like,
dancing for the king.
Now, although she would be explaining things, like this is called Mklanga, this is what happens. This is called this is what happens. When we started now staying together.
Now, let me take you back. Your culture, Swazi, as in the way I've read about it now, you preserve culture so much, and that's why you normally have those virgin dances for the king.
Every year.
So it's like a value or a virtue for a girl to remain a virgin until married. Was she?
Why should we get there? Okay, so it has been the norm for quite some time until sorry, things are not as they were long time
I
ago.
think because of colonization, a lot of things have changed in Africa.
You have
I thought
kids.
it was like
The
it
whole of
was the
Africa.
same even in many parts of Africa. It's in Africa. In many tribes, it was all that. In fact, I think even in the coast, you would hear. of-
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I think
But,
there was a
rarely.
set book we used to read where they would place a mat and during the
Or to
wedding
test
check.
their
Exactly,
virginity.
it's still the same. Even for us, we have that
it was-
culture.
Yeah.
So with the way things are coming along, you have so many cultural
I think people
distortions.
are opening up to the Western world.
Exactly.
Exactly,
There's
yeah.
so
The
much
Education also
westernization,
helping a lot.
media
Yeah.
trying to bring out their own, narrative about how families should be. Women make a family, they can have a baby. You ask yourself how it's possible through
And
the
every
media.
month you have to
Yeah.
be reminded you are a woman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're
Men
having
and
your
men.
periods.
Men and men can have a family. So things are beginning to change, even in a country where we are so much,
Culture.
Yeah.
vested into culture. You still have men and men are a family. So you see, that's how things have become different over time.
So I think if there's something that we can note about it is difference in cultures. But apart from now, that is the king side, because the king tries to preserve the culture through those events. But I think apart from, there was no much differences. The only difference was maybe the paying of dowry and the traditional wedding. But you find most of the traditional beliefs, taboos and all that,
Are
they
similar.
are similar. Yeah.
I'm just wondering, for you guys, do you have the same experience when it comes to culture? I know what our Costa, they have their own.
Yeah, Coastarians, we have our own culture, and getting to know her. Initially, I don't think I knew you were Meru, did I?
What tribe am I? Am I Meru?
Now this lady is, I don't know. The mom is Kamba, and the dad is Mbere.
Wow.
But they've lived in Meru all their years. So that's why now when I was going to pay her dowry, I had to ask them, so which culture are we
using
following?
here?
Yeah.
So they say the Meru culture because they've lived in Meru all their years, and all the other friends they have are Meru. So that's why we used Meru
Meru.
culture. Otherwise, she's not Meru. She's half between Kamba
And
Bere.
and Bere. And here I am at Taita. So I don't know how it feels for her getting married to the Coastarian. Tell us.
Okay, for me, ever before, I've always admired being married by two cultures. If not a Maasai, a Swahili. I just admire the way they do their things. You know, Coastarians, the way they just have life, and then where they live in the beaches and everything. Because if you're a woman who has never gone to the coastal region, you'll never know the sweetness of the place or the badness of that place until you go there.
Yeah.
So if you are from this other side of the country where you don't have an opportunity or like all the time you can visit the coastal region, you'd admire very well or very much to be married by a Coastarian. The way they talk, the way they express themselves, the way they do their things. So for me, being married by a Swahili, Swahili being our national language, right? For me it was like a target, you know. I was so happy about it. But come to realize, okay, they have few things that we don't do and they do. Like not our dowry, the way we pay our dowry. You know, as we cover when he's coming to choose, we cover
We
ourselves.
hide.
There are some things that we do that they don't do. Maybe in the dowry list he was given, he was told to pay something, and maybe the amount they pay, it's different. Because I remember him telling me, for Taita, you pay 1,000.
It's 4,400 and something.
Yeah.
Dowry, and they're done. My
Done.
They're done.
goodness.
That is
You can even
Chile.
send through M-Pesa.
Go to Swaziland.
So for us, you see, it's so different. You can't do that. You have to bring things. And the things you have to bring, there are things for men, there are things for
Women.
old women, old men, aunties,
Yeah.
and not these other village people you have also to give. You understand? There are things that you're told to carry, like it's called what? The house of bees, the beehive. You carry it shirtless to show that, to prove that you're just like the way you said he has to stay in the
Craft.
No, it's her who
It's me.
like a lady in Swaziland. If I was a Swazi, she would have to stand in the cow's kraal or through the night.
crying.
Crying naked hapa juu, like
In the cold.
bare chest.
And as you know, if you can't do that, that's witchcraft. You're trained.
Different culture.
Yeah.
Exactly, you're supposed
Yeah,
to
so
cover.
it was for me. Okay, I've learned a lot. Even staying with the coastal people, I've learned a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, even their food, because you know what they eat. Okay, for us, we know the pilau cooking and the biryani eating. For us, you know, it's just that a coastalian dish. So for me, I'll come and cook for you that, because I feel I'm doing the coastal thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I can't cook my meal. I can't cook my traditional meal. Our meal from my place, because this is not house for my tribe. This is Swahili house.
Yeah.
So I have to follow the cultures of Swahili people.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I think you've already touched. She has already answered my next question on the food. I know you guys are big on food, eh? And then now, when you go to their place, do you get the honors of the mom cooking for you and serving you their dishes, or are you expected as a woman, as a wife, to cook for them?
Okay, I think being born in town has spoiled everything. Because their family is in a town. They're here in Nairobi. The parents are dead. So us going to the village, we go to our own home.
Oh, so
We
it's
have
still
built
your
there,
own place.
but we have uncles, cousins, and okay. The thing that made me feel more appreciated in a family is when I go there. If he has a person, someone they have been named the same, he respects me just like he takes me
as
like
his wife.
Oh, you understand? But there is a day I went. He told me I should meet the uncle. But he never told me what to do. So I went meeting the uncle, but I didn't know it was abomination. You stretching your hand
to greet.
to say hi, you know.
To the uncle or to any...
Yeah, to the uncle.
Until the
elderly,
uncle has like slaughtered a chicken
For
her.
you.
They've shared a meal together.
Shared
That's
a
when
meal.
they're done.
Now
No,
you
that's
are...
when we
Yes.
can
Okay.
shake hands. So I felt like I'm busy stretching my hand.
He's
No,
just
no.
there.
And
Yes,
he's
yes.
like, Madam, I can't.
And where is he at that moment?
These are laughing.
Ah, yeah.
Enjoying the moment.
Yeah. So, but I enjoyed that. I felt tensed, but I learned. No, even if we go to the other side of his family where the mom comes in, I always tell him we will go with someone who knows more, or one of the in-laws who knows more, because I just can't wake up and we go. Because you see, when we go with him to the tighter side, the coastal side, do you know I don't leave his side? You see the way you are seated? He goes to the toilet, I'm behind. Wherever he goes, I'm there, because I don't know anything and I don't want to be in the verge of being asked questions and something and
You
I don't
don't
know
know how
anything.
to,
Yeah. Now when we go to this other side of the family, we don't greet, we don't use hands. So you have to bow and the blessing thing kind of.
they do
As
that.
we don't do that. As you go to our home,
That is
you
now my mother's side.
yeah.
Yeah.
As you go to our home, you know, mzae gota.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You know, when I went to their place, I was told that you are our husband. So I'm like, if she's not there, and it's the brother who's there, he's the one who's
The
supposed
brother
to
is
cook
the
for
wife.
me. I'm not. If you are not there, your brother is supposed to cook for me. Yeah.
That's a different one.
That's a then when the difference I can say between Kikuyu and Swazi when it comes to dowry payment, there's, for us, you know, we mix cows and goats. For them it has to be cows only. And when you're starting, you take two. One is slaughtered. Then the rest remains. Then the big difference was, you know, for us, when I take dowry as a Kikuyu to a Kikuyu, you take dowry, like you take everything. But if I take dowry to their home, they also give me blankets. I don't know what that means.
It's a whole.
But I receive gifts, and it's not just me. My mother, my father, I don't know, my grandmother,
ancestors,
even those
aunts.
who have died will receive blankets. Yeah, like they will say this belongs to your late grandfather, grandmother. Yeah, so we come with all those blankets.
Interesting. When are you going there?
Very, very soon.
Because I don't want to be left behind.
Yeah, you should be
I need
part
a
of that.
blanket.
Then another thing, but by the way, this could be a bit of similar to the coast people. When we go to pay dowry, it happens through the weekend. Like when we go on Friday, we stay Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Like we sleep there.
The party continues.
The party.
But
I think it happens in the coast.
That's
Yeah,
the
cost
same.
also.
Do you also have different events for each day?
You know the Muslims can even marry for a whole week. Yeah.
Different
It's
events,
like party after party, yes.
Yeah, because for us, Friday, you have certain events happening, arrival, you ask for permission, like what you do, you guys, you ask for that, and then we let you in. Saturday, that's when the slaughtering happens and things like that. Sunday, now the gifts, our family gifting your family. So it's different events for the whole weekend.
Amazing. That is easy, pretty much easy. Yeah, so like now for them, we have to follow the Meru culture and they have some, symbolic things that you have to bring, like some special kind of miraya, very expensive type. You have to carry it, yes.
Wow.
And I think I was asked for 20 kilos honey. There are so many things I was asked for.
20 kilos honey for the family.
For the
Yes. You take, I'm telling you, it was a whole list.
And what happens to the honey? I'm just
I don't know. It's part of like tradition.
tradition.
Thank you for making the traditional beer.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe. But
Okay. So I have another question. When it comes to language, how do you guys deal with it? Going to his home and then you going
the good thing is we have Kiswahili.
Kiswahili.
Yeah.
Yes, we have Kiswahili and English. Yes, so it's
So for you
easy.
guys,
It's pretty much easy. Problem would be now for you.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. For her, when she came, we were speaking English, but it was so difficult for her because not all this. She has to go to school, and she will be using the matatu. And every time, whenever you're in Kenya and you're black, they assume you are Kenyan.
Yes.
So at some point I saw she was like going through not a very good experience. So what I did, I bought class 1 Swahili book, class 3 and class 2 and 3,
1, 2, and 3.
and then class 5.
Yes,
And
5 and 6.
my
for a
brother
bit
gave
difficult
us
one,
the class 5. So we would be doing lessons every night. Then I told her from today, because now we have the books, I'm not speaking any English. So we would study Swahili and practice. So in 2 months, 3 months, she could speak.
What were your first few words you learned Swahili? Nakupenda.
I think those ones.
For you, my best
This was very funny because she's coming from Swaziland to Rome, and we have started this lovey talk. She used to write nakupenda roho yangu. If you know the way Google translates directly, nakupenda roho yangu.
What was your
My
first?
heart.
What was your first Swazi word?
I don't. Swazi.
Starts with a C.
You know now the difference between our languages is for them they have the click.
The click sound.
So when I went to their place, okay, she's been showing me words, but it's easy when you're staying somewhere. And one thing about their family, they are out of you and they talk a lot.
Shout.
Yeah,
Shout
and
a lot.
they and they are speaking Siswati, so I'm like there, I'm confused. I understand these few words. So yeah, it was a challenge. But for me, I'm usually good in language, and if I go somewhere, I normally try to speak it the way I speak, so they will be laughing at me, and I normally don't care. So language is yeah, because they don't know Swahili, they only know English. And one thing about Africa, locally people don't like speaking
It's
English.
true. You speak English to a certain point, eh?
Yeah.
They look
Then
at
you
you
just
like,
get tired.
why you pretending
By
to be-
the way, if you are used to, for us we don't speak a lot of English at home. Eh? You only remember what we have somebody
Yeah.
who doesn't understand in the middle of the
So
conversation.
you are sitting somewhere
even
in the
me,
corner of the seat,
I
and then
remember
and they're looking
I
at
need
you
to- I need
conversing with you,
to-
expecting you to
Exactly.
have
I
you
need to
are
take him along. But it's the same thing that happened to me when I first went to Rome. Him living with Kikuyus, it was just Kikuyus in the house. Me
not
coming from
Kikuyus, Kenyans, because
kulikuwa na wengine, but mostly you'd speak with Mukami, Kikuyu
Okay,
and
yeah.
Emma. Okay, we cut that. But you'd speak with some Kikuyu ladies, Kikuyu. Now me coming from Swaziland, ours is just one country, one Swazi language. It's either Swazi or English for the whole country. I've never experienced diversity at all. You can be in a matatu and people are speaking but you don't understand. So it's if somebody's speaking, I understand. Then I'm now in this house, everybody's speaking, I don't understand.
you
I
cry.
used to cry.
Because the country is only one tribe, so
You used to think they're talking about you.
yeah.
I used to feel so
we,
proud.
in fact, we have Kenyans, we have Kalenjins, and we are speaking Swahili, then Kikuyu, then
And you are just there in your own small corner. You don't understand the thing. You want to be part of the conversation, but you can. And they are just genuinely being themselves.
and you are staying
Like,
there.
and you are staying there. So for them, it's normal to speak our language. And then they remember, what we have her in the house. So you find them coming back, we are saying this, but it gets boring because they have to translate. The joke is
And you're not sure anyway. That's what you're saying.
exactly, ama wanajaribu tu kuniingiza. So it was, then I came to Kenya now, still I don't understand Kikuyu, Swahili, going to his family events, I'm just there.
Everything in Kikuyu.
Everything.
That's the way
Including the
Kikuyu is.
church.
And the way Kikuyu
I
like,
love their
yeah, exactly. Because
Kikuyu.
Kikuyu,
Even in church, my friend.
See,
Yeah,
I used to
even
go
in
to
church.
that village church, it's Kikuyu all through. I'm like, what am I doing here?
And even in Nairobi, masses, Catholic masses, unless you go to the very first English one, they are the ones that
Now I
in
should
Swahili.
wake up early for that. So we go to a Swahili mass. I'm like, hey, this is going to be a difficult life. But with time now, learning the language,
Now you feel
everything is
comfortable. Yeah.
everything is okay. And I think that was a good lesson for me because it made me want to learn. Otherwise, I'd still be out, and you cannot change people from who
From
they are.
who they are,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's their culture.
I'm glad that now you understand that. From that time you are
No, I
crying.
used to. I never used to understand like how do you guys just speak? It's like I'm not even. But yeah, you grow, you thicken up, and then you stop being a crazy.
Actually, it's you to adjust.
Yeah.
Not for them,
Not
you cannot change
exactly,
it
yeah.
for you. We are just the only old one out. I mean, and you want to be accepted.
Because if I come to your country, it's me to adjust.
Exactly, and I think the reason they love him, my brothers still ask, how is he? Are you coming with him again? It's because he wanted to be part of the Swazi. I mean, if it's broken accent, broken
they
words,
used to
it
laugh
used to be
at
so much funny, but he wouldn't mind it, and that's the courage that they like about it. Yeah, so yeah, it becomes
Amazing.
difficult.
I think for our tribe, Mukande knows. Do you know anything about that?
Yes, because I also love languages. And I can speak several Kenyan languages. I can speak Luya Maragoli, speak and hearing. I can hear a bit of Jaluo. I can hear Kalenjin, because my mom was Kipsigis, Kalenjin, Tugen to be specific. So, and I've lived with so many Kikuyus, I know Kikuyu even the inside out.
Wow.
So, having known Kikuyu, their language becomes easy.
Yeah.
When you know Kikuyu, even the Kambas you can hear. Yeah. So it was so much easy for me. If they talk, whatever
You
language
still
they talk, I will
You
understand.
can, yes.
And even some of them think I don't know. Like your parents think I don't know. when
You
they
don't
speak. Yeah, but I know.
You can just understand.
Because I've never told the parent that
You understand?
I can talk Kikuyu. So I understand what they're saying in Meru.
So no gossiping around.
They gossip, I'm just here.
You act normal. Ah, okay.
Although for her language, except for the car and those, yeah.
Okay, there's so many similarities.
There are so many similarities, and that's why she's been doing Swahili, Siswati, yeah. Because like kuboeka, kuborega.
Okay, that's an English one, but there are those nyama is still nyama.
So it
Pika,
becomes easier even to
They are so
understand.
related.
You are Bantus, eh?
Yeah.
Ah, nice.
Even Kikuyu, we have a lot of similarities with Kikuyu. So it's
Yeah, so here, if someone looks at you, will never tell me who you are until you talk to me in English.
Kamba, are you Kamba? Are you Buddha? Are you some Muslim? Are you Masai? Your name sounds Masai. I'm like, what? I belong to so many tribes in Kenya. Yeah, they never know until you tell them. I'm not.
Yeah, so let us know in the comment section below what's your take about interracial, this is not interracial, intercultural marriages. What are the challenges you guys are going through? How are you trying to solve them? Are you the one changing yourself, or are they changing for you? Or, okay, how does it feel? Are you feeling out of place as a woman married to that community? As a man marrying that community, are you feeling out of place? Let us know on the comment section.
Yeah, tell us the challenges, the experience, the excitement, you know. Yeah,
Yes,
we need to also learn from you.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So guys, I just want to know if your families are against intercultural marriages. I know for some cultures, for some tribes in Kenya, even in my country, even in Southern Africa, South Africa, some tribes it's just a total no. Tell us if you have an experience with that, your family coming in between your marriage because it's intercultural. What were the challenges? Did you continue with your marriage despite maybe your parents' blessings? What happened to you? We would like to hear your story. Thank you so much for watching.